Hello again, Mind of Andy. Back for a second time. Why the hell not? Because everybody else is scared.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see you.
know.
What are they doing?
I don't know why everybody's scared to come in.
Yeah, Mind of Andy is 19 years old and she's not scared, everybody. We had a 5-year-old on the show tonight. You know what I'm saying?
True. It's true.
You're all a bunch of baiters, just saying. Well, what do you want to talk about, Mind of Andy? We can get into whatever you want. Whatever you want.
This time, I don't care what we talk about. I just ordered some Chick-fil-A. I ate. I'm good. I'm going, man.
Jealous. I've only had a Huel today, which like sort of a salted caramel milkshake, which is amazing. It's gorgeous. But it's just powdered food mixed with milk. That's all I've had today, so I'm absolutely starving. So I'm very jealous.
Yeah, I was just like, 'cause I came back in because like I left and then got in the shower, did what I had to do. I was just like, because it just seemed like everybody was just like, oh yeah, I'll come in, and then I know Flyby Stu, I think it was, is just having some problems, and I was just like, might as well try to see if I can come in again, like ask, oh yeah, hey, can I come in again? No, why not?
Well, ask and thou shalt receive. That's what they say. Fortune favours the bold. Mind of Andy.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just like, just sitting here, I was just like, I'm bored.
Well, good. Would you ever re-upload one of these videos on your channel? You have my permission. I will say to Dragon Stage, if you ever want to upload one of these BabbleBox shows or whatever, you can do it to your own
Yeah,
channels. Why
because
not?
I normally upload, like, I screen record the Mad Libs, and then, lately, I just downloaded an app recently to, like, put them all together,
Mhm.
and then, like, upload them on my channel, and then I was just like, and then I think it was, from last week's, game night. It was just really funny from last week's game night. It was either last week or the week before. I was just
Yeah.
like,
There was a
it
bit. I noticed you re-uploaded. Oh well, sorry. Finish what you were saying. Sorry, you were going to say there was a bit. Which bit in particular?
there was just like so much funny stuff happening, like the last like two game nights.
Well,
And
you
it
know
was
what?
just, like,
The game night before last week's. I thought Family Feud was just hilarious non-stop. You know,
yes,
it was brilliant.
that's the one. It was just so funny, especially the Mad Libs. Like when you went to go get a drink or something, everybody was just like hyper at that like time, and like it was just so funny.
I know, I do love it. Well, I noticed you re-uploaded, I think, one of the Mad Libs, and it seemed to have a whole space where there was no audio. Had you rectified that or noticed that? Maybe watch
No,
one
I
of them
didn't
back.
notice it. I'll have
Yeah.
to rewatch it.
Well, I liked it. It was the one. It was one of the ones with the sort of music introduction, which I quite liked that you did. But then after it, it was sort of like this whole bit with just no audio, and then the audio for the thing kicked in. But it was quite long, the space, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to rewatch it, but I didn't even notice it at first.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, 'cause I was
I
just
think
like,
it's really
I
cool that you do
uploaded
that.
it before school, so I was just like, you know what?
Yeah, well,
I
I've done that
didn't notice.
before. I've done that before and noticed mistakes I made after the fact. Amy said she thinks it's really cool that you do that, upload the Mad Libs. I think it's really cool that you do that as well. I'm into that sort of stuff, you know.
Yeah, because just with the Mad Libs, it's so funny, and like just with the stuff that everybody comments, it's just so funny.
Well, I love it, man. It's a good time. We're sort of taking a break, obviously, from Game Club as well. But I sort of
Yeah.
see that show as, because we're hitting the height of summer, I see that show as being probably more appreciated in the winter months, honestly. You know what I mean? When it's cold and there's nothing else to do. I think that's the good time
Yeah.
to do the sort of pub quiz things, the games.
Like, because Brandy was like, in March, was like, here, come watch this channel, like, come watch this live. And I was like, okay. And then once I came in to the live, I was just like, oh, this is actually, like, fun.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is so, like, fun. Like, I'll keep coming in to watch it, like, each time you're live, like.
Nice. Well, that's how I felt like.
fun.
Well, not everybody goes into sort of chat box culture, but for those of us that want to be sort of semi part of the conversation or something, but don't want to stream yet, like I was on loads of other people's channels just messing around in the chat, and I love the interaction, you know, those sorts of channels that show the comments on the screen and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, man, you sort of watch enough of those and you start to get hooked, like you want to have a go at it yourself, because it's pretty awesome, like a group conversation.
Yeah, it's just like after like that first live that I came into, I was just like, oh yeah, like I'll definitely come back.
Yeah, well, I wish. I thought you were very good at that last live stream that I was at. I thought you were a natural at knowing how to sort of respond to people in the chat. You're very chill. And you're very authentic. And I think that's what people like, is when people are honestly themselves as much as they can be. You know.
Yeah, like within the past couple of weeks on my channel, I actually gained like 20 subscribers.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm at like
Nice.
almost 60 now.
Yo, well, you know, there are a few tricks and tips and tricks that me and Amy could obviously give. There are some streams that let you just shill your channel out constantly. There's ways to play them though, because YouTube doesn't like a sub for sub campaign. So what they do is remove all the subs you make if you also subscribe to other people's channels. But if you can find them, AAP's variety channel is one of them. That's a clue. You could go there and advertise your channel and pick up like 20 at a time and stuff. So that's the way to do it. Saggypaw, Mind of Andy, everyone. But just make sure you don't sub back straight away, things like that, or leave comments in those other people's comments section saying, hey, from Saggypaw clan or Mind of Andy clan, you know what I'm saying? And they'll, you know, but you have to be careful, like I say, don't sub everyone who subs you, because I promise you those subs will not stick. That's YouTube's stupid policy. I don't know why they do that. Hey, they don't. They want to make.
Weird.
Well, you know what it is? I think they want to set the threshold for monetization as being quite a hard milestone to achieve. Honestly, it's a sort of it's a sort of gateway to entry, or sort of whatever you call it, threshold to entry. But hey ho, you know what I mean? I'm nearly there, though, Mind of Andy. It's been a long slog, but I am sort of climbing up to that 1,000. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. And that seems good too. Like you're almost to like to 1,000.
I know.
I'm almost to 100, and I'm just like, wow.
Well,
I've had my channel for like 4 years, because I used to never post on my channel, and just recently, like after I was able to start walking again, I'm just like, I might as well start trying to upload more on my channel.
Yeah, well, I figured that, you know, I always wanted some sort of place to advertise future projects like music and stuff. I never considered myself to be a sort of personality doing this sort of thing at all. Although, you know, I've got a lot to say for myself, and I've got a lot of opinions about what's going on in the world, etc. But, you know, I thought I'm happy that I got ahead of it and actually just started, because I think the hardest thing is to start it and, you know, try and grow some sort of platform for yourself for whenever you are ready to release things like music, art, whatever, a book. Then you've got some sort of place to advertise yourself. I think that's... So I'm glad I've sort of got ahead of, you know, whenever I've been ready to release artistic endeavors, and I'm able to sort of do, you know, I have that. It is a string to your bow. It's definitely an asset, I think, in that way.
Yeah, and like I still can't believe that my one short on my YouTube got over 2,000 views.
Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. I think we were talking about it in my live stream when you came in.
Yes, we were. Yes,
yeah,
we were.
And I got like 2.5 thousand views.
Wow.
Well, I still think I could. Yeah, I want to throw out a bunch of... I could game that stuff out, I'm sure, and come up with some really good shorts. Like I said, I can never seem to get on top of stuff. Our shows take up a lot of our mental space and time, etc. You know, obviously doing the wagon show all throughout the week, and then this one, etc. So it is nice to have a breather and sort of put ourselves in a position to really, you know, work a bit smarter, I think, for a bit. Let Amy rest her voice, etc. You got 20 seconds left, Mind of Andy. What do you want to say to everyone?
I don't even know, because I already put my link in the channel, in the chat earlier for my channel.
Well, just shill it out again. Just put the link in again. Lovely to speak to you again, and speak to you soon, hon.
Bye.
Nice to speak to you.
Yeah. Stop being pussy, guys.
I missed that,
I did too.
but I'm sure I'll get it on the replay. Mind of Andy, that was a pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. It's so hard not to
Nice.
talk.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, Amy wants to interject and be part of the conversation. I'm missing your
I do it mentally though.
Good. Well, am I picking up any of your points mentally, psychically? Probably
Yeah,
not.
you're doing pretty well. You're doing well.
I'm doing okay, am I, Amy?
Yeah, you are.
Good. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thanks. Thanks, love.